Good morning. Today, May 15th, 2026. I booked my train ticket back to Xiangtan. It leaves on May 17th and arrives at 6 o'clock in Zhuzhou, which is half an hour away. Yep, I will just spend another 3 days here in Shenzhen with my wife and mother-in-law. Yesterday I spent a good few hours just on thinking about my writing identity and the trajectory I was on. I used Claude to advise me and just read all my journals. Claude sampled a few journals across time and tried to understand what kind of writer I am, and it gave me a few analysis, and I found them quite helpful. And I also learned a new author from Claude named Yiyun Li, Li Yiyun, a Chinese-born American author, same age as my mom actually. A year younger, almost a year younger, 1972. And she left China and went to US in 1996, the year after I was born. She studied immunology and eventually found passion for creative writing at age of 25 in 1997. And then she studied publishing, essays, prose, and eventually books. However, as I learned more about her life story, I found them quite depressing and tragic. She committed suicide once herself in 2012 when she was 40 years old, and she was saved. However, her only two children, two boys, both committed suicide at different age, and that is very depressing to find out. And I don't know, oh my god, there's so many mosquitoes. I can't be here. Oh my god, I can't see here. There's too many mosquitoes. Anyway, I just realized I need to learn about writing more seriously. I will need to do different practices over time instead of just writing personal journals without any, rules or challenges. I will start reading these people's books, not only Yiyun Li, I guess, other short essays, articles. I subscribed to the New Yorker. Their monthly subscription fee is $4. $4, it's alright, and I'm willing to pay a little fee to support these works. Born and raised here in China, I don't want to add more stigma to this country and culture, but most people here do not pay for their entertainment online, like whether books, videos, or music. Anyway, I also decided that I'm going to write in Chinese more, because as I reflected upon writing is not a way to improve writing. To write is not to improve writing solely, but more writing is to express oneself, document, and share with the world. Writing is a way to think deeply and just organize one's headspace and make sense of one's inner space. With words on paper, you can just better understand your inner world. And that's the main motivation for me to do that. If I write in Chinese, it'd be much smoother for me to express myself and discover more about myself. Lots of ideas and thoughts remained inarticulate and unexpressed, and then I just remained vague and ambiguous and not know what I want, what I really want, or where I'm heading. Right. Anyway, I enjoyed the process, but I can't let myself to just write and wander for much longer. I need to go back to Xiangtan and work with my director and just get some work done. Yeah. Wandering in my mind can never make any progress, I guess, in some sense, although it's very essential. I need to have a good balance. Yeah. Thank you for this moment. I feel blessed standing here, feeling the breeze, hearing the birds, holding this bag of pork I just bought. Yeah. See you.